Buddy, I am the Dragon Warrior. Ah. This is a famous dialogue said by Pooh, the big fat panda from the movie Kung Fu Panda. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I have watched this movie for 17 times. Till 16th time, I was trying to figure out why my friend suggested me to watch this rib-tickling animation movie. Indeed, I kept enjoying each and every time when I watched it. But what was strange to me is, I told a problem to my friend, and the solution he gave me was, watch Kung Fu Panda. And hence, the 16 times. Way back in 2014, I was a proud educationist, visiting schools, colleges, and offices to elaborate, emphasize, and educate young minds. True, I'm the most celebrated and well-acclaimed motivational speaker and have trained more than 10,000 professionals and students. What's the purpose? I'm not able to change my son's behavior. It was in the same year I was talking to my son, Rishi, who was playing as mischievous as Squirrel. Rishi, you cannot be happy and have pleasure always. You have to concentrate on your career. Don't you understand the seriousness? Becoming a successful man is like... My son is just 6 years old, and I have been shouting at him and wanted him to understand the importance of education the way I should have not. Rishi burst into tears like a volcanic eruption. Before his tears could roll down to his lips, I tasted his tears. The tears of fear. The fear of losing his freedom. Rishi has failed me. His only interests are watching Kung Fu movies with zeal and excitement, and nothing more than a heap of garbage in his mind. I was deeply immersed in the ocean of sorrow, listening to my mental agony, and that is the reason my friend suggested me to watch this rib-tickling animation movie. But after watching for 16th time, my jaws dropped. I was astonished. I was stunned like a stone to witness my son performing Kung Fu steps precisely the way the Kung Fu Panda does in the movie. I was frozen in my thoughts. And then my conscience spoke to me. When you really watch the movie, in the movie, Master Shifu cannot teach the Kung Fu Panda the way he has trained the other animals. The only way to get through to Kung Fu Panda is food. Similarly, I cannot train my son the way I have trained the other professionals. The only way to get through to my son is Kung Fu. And now, he has been learning Kung Fu for 2 years. His mind is agile, adept, and ambitious. His cognizance has increased manifold. He excels in academics, and most of all, he does what he likes. I realized my grave mistake. He did not fail me. I have failed him. And when I found a ray of hope, to reach him is to give him what he likes. And then I watched the Kung Fu Panda movie for 17th time with real ecstasy and meaning in it. Friends, life is like a bundle of riddle. When you try to find a problem, it is as complex as brain. But when you try to find a solution, it is as simple as using the brain. Each and every one of you here gets a divine chance to understand your child. Seize the moment. Find the strength and weakness. Stop searching why is he or she and start searching what is he or she. If you find the hidden potential, inner peace reaches you. And then you are the real dragon warrior. Thank you. Just a moment. This whole 6 to 7 minute story was scripted by me. And the reason is, I'm a part of Toastmasters. It's a public speaking skills enhancing program. And Toastmasters has a manual, like CC1 to CC10. So each and every CC levels has its own objective. For instance, CC1 is the icebreaker, to make the speaker more comfortable. Icebreaker is all about speaking about yourself. For instance, right from your birth, your school, your college, your office, and your married life. I mean, if you're married, you have to express yourself in front of audiences in such a way that you can grab the audience attention, like sprinkling the humor in and out and in between the speeches which you're trying to give. Similarly, the speech which I have chosen here is CC4, and the objective is how to say it. So you have to select a topic and you have to give a speech about the topic for the span of 5 to 7 minutes, so that you have to inspire the audience and make the audience visualize it. The topic is all about the child's education. In our society, how we try to emphasize child education, like forcing child to excel in academics. But that is not the way which normally works when it comes in terms of child. So in child's perspective, it's the child is so intelligent and so cognitive. Their IQs are more than par. So it's how the way you have to choose a way in such a way that you have to make the child understand the education. So the only way to reach the child is give him what he likes. So this is a theme which I have to express. And I would say normally I pick up a situation which prevails in the society, and if I were to be, so what would be my solution and what would be my approach? And that's the way I have scripted this the speech. How do you say it? How to say it? And when you talk to child, always we try to make ourselves in so mature character and put forth in front of the child, saying these are the so many issues prevailing in our society, and if you don't survive, so you end up in limbo where you will not be able to get out of this depression. But try to find the way which the child easily understands you and the objective. I mean, why do you say the child's education is very important? So if you try to narrow down that way and reach your child, so it's very easy. It's a cakewalk to make your child understand. And the best thing, and I won the best speaker for this speech. And the best part is, the feedback what I've got is the voice modulations and expression. I felt that this is not only the public speaking, it is also a kind of storytelling. So be it a storytelling or be it a public speaking, so it's not the only sentences which plays very important or vital role. it is also your facial expressions and your gestures. So that is what I tried to work out in the speech which I had given. Also, I gave importance to pause. So in a speech, or be it a storytelling, you need to pause. Pause is a very powerful asset in every speech. Not in any speech, whatever you're trying to address in front of the audiences. Yeah, so this is how you try to reach the audiences or child. So when you try to pick up a topic and wanted to give as a speech, or when you try to storytell in front of the children, try to rehearse as much as you can. For this speech lasts about nearly 5 to 7 minutes. And I would say approximately I would have rehearsed for more than 200 times. So when I drive to my offices, so I just keep by hearting or memorizing the same story. So that is where your storytelling improves your skills. That's the good. Yeah, thank you.